I was the last member to join Lynch, the last OG original to join, and I was playing in New York, and I was asked to audition for this band on Atlantic Records, and I went down, and I didn't get the gig. It's one of the few gigs I got beat out for, and I was young and just starting out, and the guy who beat me out had a really great resume, and I befriended. They asked me like the bass player that beat me out lived in L.A. and the band was based in New York, so they were like, "Can you hang around and help us audition drummers? Play bass while we're." And I was like, So I played with them, and I got to know really well one of the publicists at Atlantic Records, and they had come down and seen me play in the band that I was playing with. And they told me, they're like, look, you're really good. The band's not good at all. They're like, you're really good. Let me help you get up the ladder. And I was like, okay. So they got me like 5 or 6 auditions in 6 days. And it was like Dio and a bunch of auditions for big name guys, and Lynch Mob was the first one. And so I went and I did Lynch Mob. They were in Arizona, so the plane flew to Arizona. I did that audition. Then the next day, I flew back to LA and I did the other auditions. And then my stopover flight was in Arizona on the way back, and there was somebody in the airport with my name on it, and I was supposed to continue home to New York. So I was like, "Are you waiting for me?" And they're like, "Yeah, you have to come with us. We got your luggage. Just get in the car." And I got in the car, and it took me to this hotel, and all the Lynch Mob guys were sitting at this table, and it was a big party. And they're like, "Well, we have good news and we have bad news, and what would you like?" And I was like, "Well, give me the good news first." And they're like, "The good news is we called LA, we called everybody. You got every audition that we went out there for. Everyone wants you." And I was like, "Okay, that's awesome." I go, "That's great. I won't have to bust tables anymore." and then George turns to me and he goes, "But the bad news is you have to play with us, and we're going to make you an equal member, and everything in this band's going to be split equally 4 ways, and you have to play with us." And I was like, all the other gigs, salary gigs, where you're gun for hire, and Lynch Mob was a band, so it was an easy choice for me. And so I joined them and went home, packed up, and moved to Arizona, and we wrote Wicked.